His starship descended through Earth's atmosphere like a falling comet, its silver hull gleaming under the afternoon sun. Inside the massive vessel, Princess Kira stood beside her mother, Queen Zara of the Dravonis Empire. The queen's scales shimmered with authority, her eyes fixed on the primitive world below. Kira was different from other Dravenous females. Where her mother saw weakness, she saw strength. Where others saw a backward civilization, she saw resilience. For months, she had studied Earth's broadcasts, watched their wars, their sacrifices, their impossible victories against overwhelming odds. "You must choose a mate, daughter," Queen Zara said, her voice echoing through the command chamber. "Our empire needs a prince consort, someone worthy of royal blood." Kira nodded but said nothing. The Dravonis had a strange tradition. When a princess came of age, she could select any male from any conquered or allied world to be her husband. It was meant to strengthen political bonds, but Kira had other ideas. The ship landed in a clearing outside a small town called Riverside. Humans gathered at a safe distance, pointing and whispering. News crews arrived within minutes. The military set up a perimeter. But Queen Zara had assured Earth's leaders this was a peaceful visit. Kira stepped onto Earth soil for the first time. The gravity felt heavier, the air thicker. She breathed deeply, enjoying the unfamiliar sensation. Her mother followed, flanked by guards whose weapons could level buildings. "We have come to honor your world," Queen Zara announced in perfect English, her translator device working flawlessly. "My daughter will choose a champion from among your people," the crowd murmured. A general stepped forward, confused but trying to maintain composure. "Your Majesty, we would need to understand the selection process," he said carefully. "Simple," Zara replied. "She will observe your males and select one worthy of becoming a prince of Dravonis." That evening, Earth's government scrambled to present suitable candidates. Military heroes, wealthy businessmen, scientists, and politicians, all lined up for what the media called the most important dating show in history. But Kira wasn't interested in any of them. She slipped away from the formal proceedings, wandering into Riverside with only one guard following at a distance. The town was nothing like the grand cities she had seen in broadcasts. It was simple, quiet, ordinary. That's when she heard the laughter. Following the sound, Kira found a small garage at the edge of town. A man in grease-stained coveralls was rolling on the ground, laughing as two small children climbed over him. A girl, maybe 7 years old, and a boy who couldn't be more than 5. "Daddy, you're supposed to be the monster," the girl giggled. "I am the monster," the man growled playfully, grabbing them both in a gentle hug. The tickle monster. Their laughter was pure joy. Kira found herself smiling, something she rarely did at formal events. The man noticed her standing there. He froze, recognizing the alien features immediately. Everyone on Earth had seen the broadcasts of the royal landing. "Kids, go inside," he said quietly. "But Dad," the boy started. "Now please." The children obeyed, sensing the serious tone. The man stood slowly, wiping his hands on a rag. He was tall by human standards, with broad shoulders and calloused hands. His face showed worry lines, but also laugh lines. Dark hair fell across his forehead. "You're the princess," he said. It wasn't a question. "I am Kira," she replied. "What is your name?" Ben Carter." He glanced at the house. "Those are my kids, Lucy and Sam. Their mom passed away 2 years ago, cancer." Kira had learned about human diseases. Cancer was one of their cruelest killers. "I am sorry for your loss," she said. Ben shrugged, trying to hide his pain. "We manage. I fix cars, keep the garage running, take care of them. That's all that matters." "You fight for them," Kira observed. "Every day." Ben smiled slightly. "Different kind of fight than what you probably mean, but yeah, every single day." Kira stepped closer, examining the garage. Tools hung in organized rows. Several vehicles in various states of repair filled the space. Everything spoke of hard work and dedication. "You are a warrior," she said. Ben laughed. "I'm a mechanic. I fix broken engines, not command armies." "On my world, we define warriors by their spirit, not their weapons," Kira said. "You fight poverty to feed your children. You battle exhaustion to care for them. You wage war against despair to keep them happy. These are worthy battles." Ben looked uncomfortable. "Look, Princess, I don't know why you're here, but I'm nobody special. I barely finished high school. I work with my hands. I smell like motor oil most days. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't me." "Why do you assume you know what I seek?" Kira asked. Before Ben could answer, Lucy peeked out from the house. Daddy, is she gonna hurt us? Ben immediately moved between his daughter and Kira. His protective instinct was instant, complete. He had no weapons, no chance against an alien, but he positioned himself as a shield anyway. Kira felt something stir in her chest. This was what she had been searching for. This was humanity's true strength. I would never harm your children, Kira said gently. I merely wish to speak with your father. Queen Zara found them an hour later. She appeared in the garage doorway with guards, her expression thunderous. Kira, the ceremony awaits. Earth's finest males have been assembled. I have made my choice, Mother, Kira said calmly. Zara looked around the simple garage with obvious disdain. What choice? There is nothing here but... Her eyes landed on Ben, who stood straighter despite his fear. Him, a simple laborer, a father, a survivor, a warrior in the ways that matter. Kira moved to stand beside Ben. I choose him. The garage fell silent. Ben's mouth opened and closed several times. Now wait just a minute, he finally managed. Nobody's choosing me for anything. I got kids to raise, a business to run. I can't just leave Earth and become some alien prince. The children would accompany us, Kira said. They would be raised as royalty, given the finest education in the Empire. They would want for nothing. They want their dad, Ben shot back. Not some fancy palace, me here, this is their home. Queen Zara's scales darkened with anger. You dare refuse my daughter? Do you understand what honor she offers? With respect, Your Majesty, Ben said, his voice shaking but steady. I didn't ask for any honor. I just want to raise my kids in peace. Kira felt her respect for him grow even more. He stood before the most powerful being he had ever encountered and defended his simple life. This was courage beyond any battlefield. Mother, I will not force him, Kira said. But I will not choose another. If he refuses, I will remain unmarried. Zara's eyes widened. You cannot be serious. The alliance means nothing if built on coercion, Kira interrupted. You taught me that strength respects strength. He has shown more courage in 5 minutes than 100 decorated soldiers. Ben looked between them, completely lost. Lucy and Sam had crept closer, clutching their father's legs. Can someone explain what's happening? Ben asked. In small words, please. Kira knelt to be eye level with the children. Your father is a very brave man. I would like him to be my husband, and I would like you to be my family. But only if you want this. I will not take you from your home unless you choose to leave. Lucy studied her seriously. Would we still see our friends? We could visit Earth whenever you wished. Would Daddy be happy? Sam asked. That was the real question. Kira looked at Ben. I don't know, she admitted. But I promise to spend my life trying to make him happy, if he gives me the chance. Ben ran his hand through his hair, overwhelmed. This is insane. Yesterday my biggest problem was a transmission rebuild. Now I'm being proposed to by an alien princess. You need not decide now, Kira said. Think on it. I will return tomorrow. That night, the world held its breath. News networks speculated endlessly. Earth's government tried to pressure Ben to accept, seeing the political advantages. Others called him a fool for even considering leaving. Ben sat on his porch watching the stars. Lucy joined him, hugging her stuffed bear. Do you like her, Daddy? She asked. I don't really know her, sweetheart. She has kind eyes, Lucy observed. Like Mommy did. Ben's throat tightened. Nobody's like Mommy. I know. Lucy leaned against him. But maybe that's okay. Maybe different can be good too. The next morning, Kira returned alone. Ben was in the garage pretending to work, but mostly just thinking. I have an answer, he said when she entered. Kira steeled herself for rejection. But first I got some conditions, Ben continued. I'm not becoming some fancy prince who doesn't work. I need to do something, fix things, be useful. I won't be a decoration. Agreed, Kira said immediately. Second, my kids come first, always, before politics, before your empire, before everything. Always, Kira promised. Third, you gotta understand I'm a simple guy. I don't know nothing about being royal. I'm gonna mess up, say the wrong things, embarrass you probably. You could never embarrass me, Kira said. Your authenticity is what I value most. Ben took a deep breath. Then I guess my answer is yes. But I'm doing this for Lucy and Sam. They deserve a better life than I can give them here. If this goes wrong, if you hurt them, I will protect them as fiercely as you do, Kira vowed. You have my word as a princess and as a woman. They were married 1 week later in a ceremony that combined Dravonis tradition with human customs. Lucy and Sam served as ring bearers, Gig,